Have you ever shopped on Depop? This is not a promotional video or anything like that, no affiliation, but I saw the advertisements on TikTok about it, so I downloaded the app and then I went through it and it was actually quite addicting. Like I found so many vintage tees. For instance, this one, this Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation with the military time on it, 614. If you don't know, now you know. I also got this Trust Nobody extra large Biggie tee. This Aaliyah sleeveless t-shirt. It's oversized. I have so many Aaliyah t-shirts and quite frankly, I can't have enough. So moving on, I got this Boys in the Hood t-shirt. I had a Boys in the Hood hoodie, but I ended up cutting it and I have not worn it since. So I got this t-shirt to kind of make up for the sweater. It was actually on the smaller end, like it fits, but it's fitted. And I don't know, sometimes I like things, a lot of times I like things larger. I got this Nirvana t-shirt on Depop, and you can buy things in bundles. Now, I want to point out something as air of on the side of caution when you are ordering from some people. Look at the photos carefully. So I got this, what I thought was a Sade t-shirt. But if you look very closely, this is the only photo that's actually her. The other photos are someone else. Like, if you are a Sade fan, you know this is not Sade. This is not Sade. This is not Sade. If you go back and you look at the album covers too to compare, look at that. Who is that? That's not Sade. That's somebody who had fun doing a photo shoot, cosplaying. This is supposed to be a double-sided Sade shirt. That's not Sade. That's not Sade. Look, there's a little gap here. Sade does not have that. Pretty model, but you know, I wanted Sade. I wasn't paying to have somebody else on the t-shirt. Anyway, I opened up a dispute about it. Depop refunded me, so I just want to say that when you have your evidence and you submit if you have to go that route, if you have to complain about anything to get a refund, it's kind of a hassle, the whole process, because you have to go through the app. There's no phone number to call, and then you have to click on what you're submitting for, the subject, write a paragraph, you can upload photos. But, you know, it might take you a couple of minutes of your time to do that. But anyway, they did issue the refund, so I'm not completely turned off by the app. Like, if I feel like shopping again, I might do it again. I got this Wilson leather skirt. I think it's from the 80s. I can actually put it on, pull it up, but it's still small. But if I wore a t-shirt, nobody would know. Let's see. No one would know. But now you know, because I'm just being upfront about it. So I still got a little bit more to lose to have it completely closed. And that's all. So if you've ever shopped on Depop, what was your experience like? And drop it in the comments, share it so people know about the app. It's another way to do secondhand without having to get out and go physically in the stores. But there's nothing quite like being able to try on things, especially when you're buying bottoms. So with that being said, there's also a repop option. for items that you get that don't work, you can resell it. And I believe you can probably use the same photos that the original seller used. Like you wouldn't have to create new images. I think so. I haven't tried to repop it, but I see that there's an option like that.